Hi, this is MIcornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. Of course, we are wrapping it up with part 5 of this great topic. Wow, we're speaking about things you should keep to yourself. We sometimes like announcing things quickly. We get so excited, and I want to urge you, young men, not to be too excited about things happening around you. Because sometimes we announce things prematurely, and of course, we cause problems to ourselves by announcing things. Sometimes to wrong people, sometimes at the wrong place, sometimes at the wrong time. And that's the reason why some of the projects that we were supposed to have succeeded with, they finally failed because we have actually prematurely announced them. And we want to say there are things that you need to keep to yourself. And these are the things that we're speaking about. Now, the first thing that we want to say to you that you need to keep to yourself is the details of your love life, the details of your love life. And as young men, remember, you might be courting with someone, you might be married already, and we want to say that your love life is your own space, and therefore don't announce it, don't tell people about it. And some of you are even planning to marry a certain lady as a young man, and you've already actually made advances and maybe plans and maybe put finances as well and so on. Listen, don't announce it. Don't go around telling people about it. Your love life is your own personal space, and it's confidential, and keep it that confidential yourself. Don't announce it prematurely, because you may actually have enemies that you're calling towards this as well. So your love life is very important. So protect your connection from outside opinions. Because whatever connection of your love and how much you love and how much you care, how much you want things to succeed in your life, and how much you want to marry and all those things, be careful as a young man, because you might actually hand you over the information as a weapon to your enemies that will actually use that as a weapon. So be careful. Don't announce. Don't make sure that you don't actually go around sharing your love life to people, and it's not their business. It doesn't need them. It's not actually necessary that you share them with people. You don't actually go around letting them know of your love life. So please make sure that you are actually keeping it to yourself, and don't go around actually announcing it to other people. The other thing that's very important that you don't go around announcing to people is your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey is a sacred type of a journey, is your own personal space. Spiritual journey, we're speaking about your prayer life, we're speaking about your relationship with God, how you walk with God, and so on. You can't go around actually speaking about spiritual journey to everyone. Not everyone is interested in any case. And sometimes your spiritual journey is actually something that you're still growing in it, and you are still not strong in it. You might actually expose yourself and make yourself vulnerable to enemies of the truth, to enemies of spiritual life, and therefore don't expose it. I've said earlier as well that the devil is actually dependent on what you say than what you do. When you speak with your tongue and with your mouth, the devil is listening. If you are speaking about your spirituality, your spiritual life, spiritual journey, the devil is listening, and he is devising means that is fighting you. Remember, according to the Bible, we are not actually fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against spiritual principalities and spiritual powers and forces of darkness. And we are fighting against those. And it's not flesh and blood. So therefore, those spiritual forces, they are actually relying on what you say. They hear what you say, and they may devise different means that may actually plan towards your downfall when you go around speaking about your spiritual journey. So please avoid speaking about your spiritual journey and sharing it all over the place, and please make it your own sacred and personal. Let it be your own personal dealings with God. Let it be your own personal journey that you embark on with the Lord. And that's very important, that you don't go around sharing your spiritual journey with everyone. And that's very key that we emphasize that. And as a young man, we know that you are in a very powerful spiritual journey. Some of you are called by God, and your calling is your secret. And when God has called you, we'll start seeing the fruit of the calling by witnessing it, but not by announcement. And make sure that you keep that secret, because it's your spiritual journey. And that's very important that you do so as a young man. The other thing that you need to keep yourself to yourself is the plans to distance yourself. The plans to distance yourself. There are sometimes when you are having friends and you realize actually that these friends are not really the best of friends. You realize that these are the people that are not going to lead me anywhere. Remember, some of the friends are not that they are evil. It's just that their attitude and mindset is that attitude and mindset that will delay your progress. Not that they are bad, not that they are wishing you bad things to happen to you, or they are not wishing you well, or so on. No, we're talking about innocent people here that may be good to you, that may be having good intentions to you, but they may not be the people that will lead you to the next level. They may not be the people that will catapult you to the next level. And that's the reason why you might need to disconnect and distance yourself away from them. Because distancing yourself sometimes is very therapeutic. It's very important, because sometimes it is progressive in your life, whereby you need your own space, a me time that you will use effectively in order to reflect on yourself and start taking a journey of progress in your life. Some of us are not progressing because we don't allow ourselves to distance ourselves from other people. We don't allow ourselves a space on our own where we can reflect and look at things around us and be able to face ourselves. Have a meeting with yourself. And that's very important. But that can only come sometimes when you want to distance yourself. Don't actually announce that I want to distance myself from you as a friend. I want to distance myself from you as family, and so on. So please take a break on your own and don't announce it. And remember that you can act silently. There's no need for you to go around, and you don't need to make drama out of it when you want to distance yourself from other people. So you can do it quietly. And I want to emphasize as a young man that there are those people that you need to distance yourself from, but don't announce it, please. Make sure that you just quietly vanish, quietly walk away, quietly distance yourself. And it's very important that you keep that to yourself and you don't announce it and let the people know. So don't do that. Finally, something that you need to keep to yourself is the private conversations. And the private conversations, we know that the word private means just that. Private. And that's the reason why private doesn't mean to be public. So private is actually the opposite of public. So we are saying now, let your private conversations be as private as they're supposed to be. And we don't want your conversations to be in a big noise and announcement. And there are times when people in private conversations on telephones, they make noise and scream, and everybody's listening to them. This is private conversation, and keep it as such. Because sometimes you say something that people may steal your ideas while you're conversing with somebody actually on the phone, but you're doing it publicly because you're making noise. And sometimes not only stealing your ideas, but also to expose yourself to danger. Because when you are having, say, private conversation with someone about your home address and your location where you stay and so on, you might be exposing yourself to danger as a young man. We want you to learn that your private conversations are to be kept to yourself. You can't make private conversations and make them public. So you must keep them to yourself because they are private. Honor the trust others place in you. So therefore, we're speaking about also where people have told you things from their heart. They've told you their conversations and they've conversed with you about their life. So please keep that as confidential as possible. So don't actually start sharing the lives of others that they've shared with you with everyone, because that is not wisdom at all. And we want you to keep your private conversations as private as possible, and let them not be shared in public. And I hope this helps you and you understand, as a young man, that these are the things that you need to keep to yourself, and don't make them unnecessary public, because they may actually be exposing you to danger, or you may actually be empowering your enemy with tools to hurt you. So please be aware of that, and we believe that you'll learn from that. And we are going to check out right here. But before we check out, I want you to remember our social media platforms. Our Facebook page is Young Men Empowerment Forum. So please like the page and follow us on the page. And click notification button as well, that you are notified when we have posted videos of this kind. Don't forget my personal Facebook page is MIcornus Phokane. So there as well, we do post about Young Men Empowerment Forum. And we know that you are learning out of this, and the good Lord will bless you as you continue doing that. Don't forget our TikTok account is under MIcornus Phokane as well. Our young audience prefer that, and want to encourage you to share with your schoolmates, classmates, and friends as well, and families. So please share the link to our TikTok account, and the good Lord will bless you as you do that. Our YouTube channel under Young Men Empowerment Forum. So please subscribe and increase the subscription rate here by actually sharing the link of the YouTube to your loved ones, to your families, to your colleagues as well. And I know that they would love to learn out of this platform, and they will surely do. May the good Lord bless you, and allow me to check out right here until we meet again with another topic. God bless you, and cheers for now.